Hello guys and girls and welcome back to News today. This video is about Micky Mellon. Micky Mellon has now been announced as the new Tranmere Rovers manager for next season. I don't know how long he's meant to be staying for, but yeah, it's fantastic news that he's come back to Tranmere Rovers. And yeah, best thing that we ever did was getting back, because he's probably one of my best managers that I've seen at the club since I've been a fan, which is fantastic news. Obviously, to see him back. Obviously, he will be with Dorsey and Parky, so it'd be really good to see him back. Or obviously, back at the stadium with the manager and the players, which will be fantastic. Obviously, there will be new players at the club for next season. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with Micky Mellon. Obviously, he left Dundee United, obviously, because he got sacked. But obviously, it's hard to take being sacked from a club. Obviously, yes, he is from Scotland, and yeah, I thought it was a really good appointment from Mark Palios, obviously, to bring him back in again, which was fantastic. Obviously, the fans loved him, and he loved them. So yeah, it's fantastic news that we've got a good manager now. Obviously, we haven't got that person called Keith Hill, who was an absolute fraud. Obviously, he just did not like the players. Well, I don't know if he liked the players, and he obviously didn't like the fans. But from what he was saying in his interviews, and obviously, I am just so happy that we've got our club back. I'm really happy that we have got our club back, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. The players can go in happily and nice. Well, obviously smiley, obviously, because we've got Micky Mellon back. Obviously, most of the players love Micky Mellon, from what I know, which I'd probably assume. Obviously, with the likes of Corey Taylor was getting games all the time, and which is fantastic. So let's hope our main players are staying, the likes of Manny Montfay and Corey Taylor and a few others, which would be amazing. Obviously, I'm not too sure about Peter Clark, if he will stay, and obviously he'll get a new contract. But with the manager, I think it's fantastic news. And yeah, we just need to build up the team and obviously get back to where we want to be. And yeah, so first game of the season, I think it is August the 14th, or is it the 7th? I'm not too sure, one of them days. But yeah, I am really happy this announcement was today, obviously, because we've got a manager now, and we don't need to worry about getting another manager in. Obviously, the likes of Dave Chalmers was on the list. Um, 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 Former Ipswich manager was. Lambert was on there. Um, Chelsea manager. What's her name? Emma. What in name? Emma, who works for the women's, obviously a women's football manager to Tranmere. That would be weird, but if it's what it is and it takes us where we want to be, fair enough. But it is good news that we have got a manager in now, and we can relish going into next season. Obviously, it's in League Two. Obviously, we played the teams like sort of Rochdale, Northampton, Bristol Rovers, and who's the other? Can't remember who's the other, but yeah, and the other team that is coming up from the National League is Sutton United. Obviously, I've got a good few memories with Sutton United. Obviously, going their pub obviously before the game, which was fantastic. Obviously, a great win away from out their stadium. I think it was 3-1 Tranmere, and a great free kick from Andy Buxton, which was a fantastic goal. I think Connor Jennings scored, and Andy Cook scored near the end of the game, and I think it was 3-1 score. So yeah, it'd be great to see obviously that team again, obviously with the good players that we can get. Hopefully we can get some good players, and we can get rid of the shit that we've got at the club. Obviously, not all them players that we had last season were that good, because they weren't. And yeah, to get Micky Mellon, kick him out of the club, get him out of the club, bring fresh players in, obviously new players, obviously. I think one of their strikers, Backlund, Shankland, I think his name is. I would love him at Tranmere, because I think he will score a load of goals for Tranmere if he came in. Obviously, he probably won't, because I think he's one of their best players. But yeah, it would be nice to see him at Tranmere Rovers. But we've just got to see what happens. Obviously, we can now start fresh, and we can now start where we want to be, obviously, to get the right players in. So Micky Mellon obviously was at Tranmere Rovers in 2017. No, 2016. Obviously, his first game was against Wrexham when we beat Wrexham. I think it was 3-1 against Wrexham. And yeah, he got us to the playoff final against Bournemouth. Obviously, 1-1 against them, which was fantastic. And then we go to League Two, and then after that we went up again with Micky Mellon. Obviously, he knows what to do. Obviously, to get the right players in, the right tactics, and yeah, obviously we got to League, and then we got to League One, which was fantastic. Obviously with Micky Mellon, but obviously then we get demoted, which was shit. The way, and then obviously because COVID came in, which was really shit for the team, because we had the fighting chance to stay up. But now we have Micky Mellon back where we want to be. Obviously, last season was shit. It was shit. To get 7th in the league, we should have been in the top 3 last season, but we didn't. So we need to start to rebuild and get a few decent North players in. So yeah, I'm really happy with the appointment. So we just need to believe and go in for the whole next season in League 2 to get promoted for next season. Well, for the next upcoming season. So my thing was just to talk about Micky Mellon. Obviously, Micky Mellon is back with Dorsey and Parky, which is fantastic. So let's just hope we can get a winning mentality going now for the next season. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. So for next time, I'll see you guys in a bit. And up the rights, Super White Army. Super White Army.